We recommend for the 4x8 design that you follow along with the PDF instructions found down below in the description. On the table now are all the parts necessary for a 4-level 4x8 raised garden bed design with a cross timber on level 2 and level 4. For a full list of parts required as well as cubic soil required for each level, check down below in the description. To connect your boards and brackets, take a bracket and slide one onto either end of your board until the snap lock hole is lined up. Once you have the hole lined up, take one of your snap lock plugs and lay it flat onto that opening. Then with the palm of your hand, apply firm pressure until you hear it click. Now flip the board around and repeat this step on the other side. If you're having trouble installing the snap lock plugs by hand, you can also use a hammer or mallet to install them. If you think that you've installed your bracket in the wrong orientation and you need to remove it and flip it around, you can do so using a flathead screwdriver. Take the flathead screwdriver and insert it into the opening on either side of the snap lock plug. Insert it and apply firm pressure into the snap lock plug and then twist up. Then flip it around again and repeat this step. Firm pressure into the nub and twist up. Now you can remove your bracket and flip it around. When connecting the brackets to your boards for this design, make sure that all boards are connected with brackets in an alternating orientation. On this timber we see that this bracket is in the down position, while on the other end this bracket is in the upward position. Make sure that all boards are connected with brackets in this pattern. Reference the diagram on screen now for the boards that you need to connect for levels 2 and 4. If you're doing a 2-level design, only connect one set of this for the second level, and if you're doing a 4-level design, you can connect a second set of this for the 4th level as well. These timbers will be used to install your 2nd and 4th level with a cross timber. For hard surface installation, you can use a hacksaw to cut off the part of the stake that inserts into the ground. Lay out the boards for the first level of your design flat on the ground so that you can get the footprint of your garden. Connect the joints for the first level of your design using stacking stakes inserted into the joints upside down. This will allow you to create the base level of your frame while still being able to make adjustments to that shape before you hammer these into the ground. Now take the crossboard for your second level and place that in the position that it will eventually rest. This is a good way to check the distance on your base level frame before hammering those stakes into the ground. With the crossboard still sitting on the second level, flip over all the stacking stakes on the remaining joints and hammer those into the ground. Now remove the crossboard sitting on level 2 and hammer those stakes into the ground as well. For a 1-level design, just install your finishing caps and you're good to go. For a multi-level design, lay out the boards for your second level around the perimeter of your existing frame, referencing the diagram in your instructions. The four-way brackets for this design will be used to install the crossboards, forming a three-way connection. To form that three-way connection, use one of your stacking brackets and then place on top of that your midsection four-way bracket and then your top four-way bracket. And that will give you your three-way connection. When stacking the boards for your second level, the stacking stakes will insert into the top of those ground level stakes. Start the first joint of your second level by installing your cross timber. Place the cross timber on the bottom of the stack with this bottom four-way sleeve. Then take your midsection four-way sleeve and put it on top of that. And then finally take your last board with the stacking bracket and connect this entire joint using a stacking stake. And then go around and connect the rest of the boards for your second level. For a four-level design, you would just repeat exactly what you did for levels 1 and 2, and for a three-level design, you would just add on 6 timbers to the top of this design. Once you've installed the final level for your design, the last thing you need to do is install the finishing caps on top of each of your 6 joints. After that, you can fill with soil and start planting. If you're having trouble with animals getting into your garden during the growing season, or you're interested in vertical growing, check down below in the description for links to our animal barrier kit as well as our veggie wall kit. If you want to extend your growing season in the beginning or end of the season, check down below for a link to our greenhouse attachment that can go right onto this garden design. If you have any questions on this instructional video, please email us at support@frameitall.com.